India, a mega biodiverse country with only 2.4% of the world's total land area, accounts for about 7 to 8% of all recorded species, including over 45,000 species of plants and 91,000 species of animal. Scientists have estimated that there are about 8.7 million species of plants and animals in existence. However, only 1.2 million species have been identified and described so far, most of which are insects. In India, 45,000 plant species are recorded. In our country, more than 100,000 plant species are still not described possibly. Most of the plant species belong into flowering plants. About 20,000 species of angiosperm has so far been recorded. India is a megadiverse country representing 7 to 8% of all recorded species. Elephant is the biggest wild herbivore and animal and is the largest species in India. Several species of animals are endemic to India, and several species of flora and fauna are found in India and nowhere else in the world. These are endemic species, and on top of that, there are many exotic species that have infiltrated into the country over the years due to both natural and human factors, increasing the biodiversity of the country. The large diversity of species found in various forests across various agroclimatic zones from north to south and east to west is a unique heritage of India, giving it the status of a megadiverse country. So, as citizens of the country, we should be proud of the fact that our country is rich with so much biodiversity. The species richness in India is remarkable, in spite of the fact that due to overpopulation of humans, as well as a result and consequences of environmental pollution, climate change, global warming, and infiltration into the forest, habitat loss, forest fires, poaching, wildlife trafficking, and several other factors that has decimated wildlife. In spite of all these odds, Indian wildlife and biodiversity has thrived over generations. The country is not only rich in biodiversity but also in culture. India is reported to have 456 languages and over 1,300 dialects across its border, making it one of the largest language diversity nation of the world following Papua New Guinea and Indonesia, and according to some other reports, second in the world following Papua New Guinea because of its intense language diversity. Over every 52 kilometers travel in India, one reports a new language or a dialect, which is a unique heritage of the country and one that we should be proud of. Not only the 22 languages that are part of India's national language, including Bengali, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Urdu, Punjabi, Gujarati, Konkani, Nepali, and various other languages. It is the diversity of even smaller language groups that has only a few native speakers that are also present in a wide diversity in India. India is also characterized by the presence of few distinct classical dances such as the Kathak, Manipuri, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam, Mohiniyattam, to mention also various forms of folk dances that adorn the country with rich in culture and heritage. Monumental architecture of various ancient and medieval buildings, pillars, as well as several other architectural excellence like the Taj Mahal and various other forts and other associated architectural excellence from ancient and medieval and even modern India stand up to these days as one of the artistic marvel of human being that helps in the self-expression of people and their thoughts and desire and their contemporary history captured in the form of architecture. Whether it's art, whether it is culture, whether language, or the rich diversity of life species, India is blessed with diversity. Diversity in human culture, diversity in wildlife and biodiversity and forest, diversity in various agroclimatic and soil zones, diversity in weather patterns, diversity in the food, recipes, dress, and all other forms of both natural and civilized world that one can expect is available in India. It represents a few of the world's most ancient civilization like the Indus Valley civilization as well as ancient landmass along with primeval forest and many underexplored or unexplored areas in India that has rich endemic flora that not yet has been explored or studied so extensively. The islands Andaman and Nicobar group and the Lakshadweep group of islands on the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea are also pristine habitats along with the coastal areas of India that represents rich mangrove vegetation and unique flora and fauna that makes it one of the outstandingly biodiversity hotspots of the country. The Northeast India, the Eastern Himalayas, the Western Ghats represent places of rich biodiversity hotspots among the world where we see a sporadic as well as extensive distribution of many species that are found only in India and adjoining areas and nowhere else in the world. Hence, it is important for us to be responsible in how we use our natural resources and how we take responsibility in protecting them from destruction and devastation due to both natural and anthropogenic causes. As Indians, it is our responsibility to protect our biodiversity, maintain the sensitivity of our ecology and environment, and carry forward the glory of our heritage and culture to our next generation so that they can carry it forward to our further generation to preserve the culture, the biodiversity, the essence and the brand name of a nation called India. As Indians, it is the responsibility of every citizen to work together towards achieving this common goal in making and protecting and conserving this rich biodiversity of nature as well as our heritage and culture through nurture. Hence, nature and nurture are two very important aspects of our Indic civilization that needs to be preserved and conserved down the line, and everyone associated should be a part of this initiative in protecting and helping to conserve this unique we have. Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV, Shoikat Kumar Basu.